in the top of the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed it, blind in my dreadlock. In the end zone with the bed down. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I get back up. I get back up. I didn't take no off. Better go back up. Running me down the finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Hate it, kill it, and did it again. But it's, you know, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation, don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. Wanna run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the New Orleans Saints. Ready to get this one started, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Hey, switch gears. Switch gears. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Elliott running right. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 45-yard line.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A first down carry by Elliott. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Kill. 47. Check. Watch 54. Get that quarterback. D-line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Prescott. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 23. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey,
Mommy
guys didn't come out of the gate.
My mommy
my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to do it for mine. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
First down.
Right there. Grab a guy like a player and take it to him.
2nd and 6 coming up. Von Bell up to make the
Take it
tackle.
on.
I need
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Here's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. The tackle by Robert Quinn. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards, good for his Saints. First down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. We're scoreless after 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Breeze. Well, this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Now Breeze on the bootleg. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady.
On first down, Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 24-yard touchdown. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Looking to throw. Prescott. That's complete to Cobb. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pick up there. 26 yards. 2 minutes on the clock. Second quarter. 7-0 ball game.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. This will be taken in at the 1. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not going deep into their script.
Hey, I was just trying to get a hold of you, find out what if you knew any event that was coming up concerning the Israelite, I'm dividing along the Israelite Facebook page, and I was just trying to contact y'all and see if anybody knew if anything upcoming was coming up that can involve the community concerning the Israelite.
Our spring break workshop is coming up.
Yeah, cause they're supposed to be sending me a picture or something to my phone so I can go ahead and upload that.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Coming up the 4th Sunday in February, our Black History program.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the
I must have put that on the fourth Sunday in February.
And trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
All right, I must have put that
Delay
down.
of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
All right.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he's across the 40.
All right, if I need anything left, I'll call you back.
A good comeback there after the penalty.
Bye-bye.
9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Prescott. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw line a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Come on! Where's my football?
For their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Tighten up, tighten up. We're going to 53. Right there. 53.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second.
A breakaway for Michael Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 75 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 1.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
46.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Now a play fake here on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. To throw is Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
47.
On fourth, they do snap it to Prescott. Caught by Cobb. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give them 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. Prescott off play action. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Breeze. Looking for Gannon, it's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
You got nothing to that. Kill. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
10th carry now for Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, 34 yards. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Forbath descended away now following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on this.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Malik Collins, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready. Yellow waiting. 54 Wild Bill.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check. Watch 54.
They run it again with Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll run it with Kamara, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal.
Level. Hey, Alpha. Watch the run. Go like 50. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And it's caught. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. Kamara on 4th and goal, unable to get in. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start...
And now Prescott is going to be taken down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game, even with the 2 points there. But let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start. But now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball. Getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze looking long for Thomas. And it's knocked
Oh my God. Oh my freaking God.
At that time, Michael Thomas. But now it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Sammy!
Shotgun now for Breeze. Airing it out deep for Smith. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off Byron Jones. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Letting one fly deep for... And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Prescott to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. A very pivotal two-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get two, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
The Saints take over.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have two, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Oh, what's up? Oh, nothing, man. Just trying to get back in where I'm at. I'm just trying to get back in on the thing. Yeah.
To throw is Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas.
Hey, that third team plays, man.
Bullshit. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Not
totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
I can't help you with the
Play
boat
fake
first
to
either.
Kamara, it's Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
I can't help you with the boat first either.
Maybe the turning point they need. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45.
I see where we
Trying to
at.
hit Thomas that time. So, my goodness.
Well, I'm always running on taller than you.
But that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team
Yeah,
here in the
I'm always
second half.
winning when I'm
I just
taller
wonder
than
on
you.
the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
The Cowboys
All right, bro, that sounds good.
final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
All right, I got you next when I get finished.
Prescott now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's first and 10. Here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line. Prescott. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Trey Hendrickson in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Come here.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Big D.
We're started. I can transfer all my videos.